Hey everyone, and welcome back to Construction Simulator in Europe. We're next to the farm contract we did last time. We actually made this field, which is quite different to normal. Let's jump into the menus and find a job to do. I'm going to try to find something maybe a little bit shorter today. We'll use our third slot we've got available. 115,000 is probably the smallest and easiest one. And then we've got, at the end, we've got the small one. So yeah, let's just jump into this one, the single family house. Some cleaning up, we'll dial it in as high, accept the contract, and let's see if we can rush through this pretty quickly. Where is it? It is, that's the airport that we've got pending. It's the stadium that we've got pending. Okay, way up here is where it is. Fast travel across. Haven't got to play Construction Simulator for a while, so kind of looking forward to this. So we need to track the right project, jobs, and we need to track this one. And so clean up the area. I assume that just means we have to walk upstairs, I'm guessing. Yeah, this might be a really simple contract. I don't think I've ever had one that was kind of like this, where we started with a task like this. Kind of interesting. And that one. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I thought I'd get back into Construction Simulator. I've been doing Farming Sim and Transport Fever 2 a lot. Haven't had a chance to do Construction Simulator for a while. I did buy, for Tower Simulator, a air traffic control simulator, I did buy Seattle yesterday, which I know is, so Risky Every Airport is a DLC. And I did buy that. So you know what, I actually may do that as a video. I don't know if many people want to see Tower Simulator content, but I might just do a one-off. Haven't done one for a couple of years. Come on, let me get off. Let me off. All right, so what do we have? Roof, purlin, beam, wood. Place beams. I assume we can set up the crane. Let's go for the cheapest one. Hopefully the site isn't too big. Looks like we may not even need a truck on this level. Alright, so we're kind of deconstructing the house. Interesting. And that's one. Where is the other one? I assume it's going to be on the other side. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it looks like our small crane has done as well here. Up and over. Yeah, 100 grand. So normally you make about $200,000 an hour. So I'm guessing this might be about 30 minutes worth of fun. So pretty cool, pretty good. What's next? Deliver some stuff. I think we're going to do it the easy way and just get them to deliver it to the site. So let's enter that. Filter to job number 3. One of those, two of those, one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3. Won't repeat what I did in previous episodes and get too many. And then we will choose job site number 3. Done. And then they will be just here. Now we will have to go backwards and forwards a fair bit, rotating, but I think that's going to be okay. The other option was to put them onto a truck. So wood beams, I think this is a wood beam. Yeah, there's 3 of them, so that makes sense. Did the hologram go? Yep, the hologram went light blue. So that tells us the right one has been selected. And done. I don't think we'll have any digging to do. I think next contract, what I might do is choose one that's going to take, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. and we'll chip away at it, and we'll hopefully find one that has a lot of excavation. We'll have some cool hour-long excavation action. I know it's fun to see that. A little bit ASMR sometimes. Church bell is tolling. Yeah, I like this little crane. Sometimes it doesn't have the boom length you need, and so you actually have to swap it up for a bigger one just so you can reach the site. But for this little house, it seems to be the absolute perfect choice. Alright, what's left? Something, let's do the strand boards, which is... Which one is that? Is it this left one? It's either that one or that white thing on the right. There's the... yeah, it is correct. So it's looking for the hologram to turn light blue. And lucky last palette of insulation. That white stuff, I think, is some type of vapor barrier. So it'll probably go like on top of the roof, like as a seal membrane. Oh, this one's like Crane Palooza. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, that's cool. Good little site. Come on, down you come, down you come. I have a 2-car garage on my house, and I would love to take the roof off of it and put an apartment type thing on top of it, just for some extra space. And this is kind of making me reminding me of wanting to do that project. I've wanted to do that project for like 10 years. But yeah, this type of craning walls onto the top and making rooms out of a square box. It's kind of reminiscent of that. Where are those beams? Yeah, I have no idea how much effort it would take to change a garage that riskily is self-supporting. I don't know how much it would take to put a room in it. Is it structurally got enough, weight and stuff? Does it matter just putting extra beams on, or does the foundation need to change? It would be nice to have the extra 500, 1,000 square feet that you'd get. Every once in a while I toy with the idea of making a simulator room, so like, where you could have like 2 or 3 screens kind of wrapped around you for like 180 or 270 degrees. I keep on looking at the YouTube videos of it, thinking, oh, that's so cool, but I just don't think I would play a game enough to do it. And I don't think Construction Sim or Farm Sim or any of them would actually be conducive to it, so it would have to be much more of a flight game or something, and I don't play them very often. But it's kind of a cool idea to have. I would love just to see one. I'd like to go visit one at someone's house or something. Be kind of cool. Get that immersive experience. I suppose the other way of doing it is VR. Some games have VR support. They don't tend to by default. Yeah, the thing about this game particularly is it is sometimes hard to gauge distance. And if it was in VR, you might be able to get a depth of field thing going. That's on the scaffold at the far end. All right, rotate a bit, rotate. All right, done. What's next? Cover the roof. Ooh, okay. I don't know if they were meant to fall over like that. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, very crane heavy episode. Yeah, this is definitely one of the ones where you want to start at the far end and work your way forward. Squeeze that in. I wonder how much it costs to rent one of these cranes. I assume it's expensive. Talking of cranes, near my house, they were updating a cell tower. And so they had one of those massive cranes, those big mobile cranes, block the whole road just so they could put a guy on the rope with a cage and then crane him up to the top just to do something up there. So that caused chaos recently on the roads as the main road got shut down. I was wondering how they stop it from swinging, because you would assume any small movement of the head would make the cage swing a fair bit. I never really worked out how they did stabilize it. Alright. This is kind of fun. This one's a good... I was going to say a good practice for accuracy. Just as I have an inaccurate movement. Can I get this done before sunset? Come on. Come on. What are we up to? Oh, only 3 out of 12? Wow. Oh, we'll get there, I guess. I don't want to YOLO it too much. I actually do like craning. Craning is one of my favorite things in the game. So I definitely don't want to waste the opportunity. Well, the bottom left corner says it's 5:25, so we will lose our lights soon. I don't know whether I'll get this done before sunset. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm not regretting doing that store delivery now because there's so much craning that's not to do with trucking. I'm okay with us not going to the store, picking up those bricks and stuff and bringing them on a truck. Bit more of the right. There we go. Let's see if I can change this angle a little bit. I'm kind of sick of looking downwards so much. What we got left? Oh, 6 out of 12. Wow. Come on, come on. A bit more to the left. Bring that shuttle in and out. Yeah, this one's fun. I like this. It's a little bit repetitive, but I do like... Oh, my depth of field's off. I do like a good craning. I can't decide what the best camera angle is for this. What's that? 4 to go. I wonder what the bricks are for. I assume the bricks are the tiles of the roof, maybe? Yeah, because there was a fair few in the pile, wasn't there? There's one, yeah, there's 6 of them. And a whole lot of wood, too. So the wood is probably ply that is going to be put on top as a layer, like a flat layer. Then the white thing probably is insulation. Talking of trucks, a massive big semi went by just then with stuff on it. Come on, come on. What am I doing wrong here? A bit more that way? Oh, it's too low. Oh, Oh, it's our first glitch. And done. And then will it? Yeah, okay. I was wondering if that blue thing will be above the ground. Sometimes it glitches and the attach point isn't where you want it. Oh, the shadows are coming across. Night is upon us. I think what we'll do is we'll call it the end of the day after this lift. And re-adjourn. Oh, come on. Re-adjourn in the morning. Actually, I'm way off. And done. Nice. Cool. Let me jump out of there. We'll start a new day. I want this button, this button. Let's go for noon. It's nice and bright. And look at that. Look at our handiwork. That looks cool. Yeah. Very cool. All right. What are we doing? Pallet of wood. That would be these ones, I guess. Oh, times 2. Yep, definitely these 2. And this is where the length of the crane matters. Sometimes they make it so that you can't reach. So out of interest, so yeah, if we go this way, yeah, we're right at the end of the limit. Yeah, cool. Try to get a good shot of, not a good shot, but a good view of the project, and yeah, trying to work out what we're doing. Looks like it's just the end of a 2-story extension. I don't know if it's a new build. Not quite sure what they're going for there. I don't remember the crane icon, the one with all the lines, being grey. I thought it was white before. See how the one that follows is kind of white and the one that's got all the rotation information is kind of like grayer? I thought they were both the same colour. I don't know if I'm seeing things. I don't recall those being different colours. Palette of vapor retarder. Yeah, so the plywood's going to go on the roof, and then they'll put this on top to stop the moisture getting through. I think this is the stuff that's like white and it's got that tarry, stickery edge to it. I'm going to make it unpack it. Yep, guessed it. Let's go this way, past the playground. And let's... There we go. They go put up there somehow. Okay. And roof tiles. Let's have a look. Good, nice. Yeah. So we got. Oh, sorry about that. Bangles. Yeah, that looks cool. I like it. Should we make that the thumbnail? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good angle. All right, let's get to it. Less videoing, dilly-daddling, more construction. So I'm guessing it's 2 there. Okay, yeah, 2 there and 4 over here. All right, I have to clear the roof. I'm wondering if I should go up and over rather than around. I wonder what's more efficient. Because if I go up and over, I don't have to worry about... if I go around, I don't have to go up and down as much, but then moving the boom in and out, that's also not the fastest. I think I might go around. Yeah. You know what? Before we know it, this is going to get done. We're at 94%. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the goal is still to do one of these per week. I did miss the last couple of weeks. Quite frankly, I just got playing Farming Sim too much, and I just didn't get around to playing Construction Sim. But yeah, I will try to do one of each per week. Can't let the construction sim folks down. If you're a construction sim person, hi. If you're a farming sim person, you will love this game. If you haven't got this game, even though it's a couple years old, lots of DLCs available, lots of annual pass things. If you're a farming sim person, I guarantee you will like this game. And conversely, if you're a construction sim person, you will like farming sims. So definitely check each of those out. Yeah, I tend to play 4 games right now. I play construction sim, farming sim, Transport Fever, which is a train logistics simulator. It's getting quite old, but it's still really good. I've got a feeling Transport Fever 3 is going to turn up pretty soon. And I play Tower 3D, which is an air traffic control one. Cool, look at that. I think you're going to go away. Yeah, I am. Is that my script? Is that my thumbnail? I think that's my thumbnail. All right, let's jump out of there. Get rid of the crane. Tell them to dismantle that. And let's call this a job well done as it pops. There goes. There's my friend. And voila, single family house job completed. Well, that was 20-something minutes of fun. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, pour the flagstone. Oh, that's a different job. It's done. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to press subscribe to see more construction sim action and also farming sim on this channel. Check out the Donut Transport Fever channel if you are into Transport Fever. We'll see you next time. Thanks everybody for watching.